Good morning to all of you. Welcome to Legal Matters by Shankar Sai Babu. Today I am going to give a lecture on the tort law topic negligence. As all of you know, negligence means shortcoming in the performance of a duty or simple lack of carelessness or willful carelessness or culpable carelessness. Of course, if you say that it is culpable carelessness, definitely it is the state of mind. So according to Salman, he says that negligence is a state of mind. Please remember, if it is a state of mind, if you do thing culpably, that means with the intention of doing something wrong, with carelessness, with utmost recklessness, you can be liable for a crime. Right? So, as per the famous another law scholar by name Pollock says negligence is the opposite to diligence. So, if at all you want to do any act or any perform any duty, definitely you must be diligent. You must be careful. You must take the reasonable care as expected by a man of ordinary prudence. If you fail in that, definitely you are called to do the act in a negligent way. Of course, here the mental status is not at all necessary, right? So please remember, negligence is the culpable carelessness. It consists in the mental attitude as per Salvan, and as per Pollock, negligence is the contrary to diligence, right? So very famous case law you have to know. So this case is called as Donough, D-O-N-O-G-H-U, Donough versus Stevenson, 1932, I believe. Yes, 1932. So what happened is, she is a young woman, Mrs. Donough, and her boyfriend. Both of them went to a bar on one evening, right? So this boy, the lover of this Donough, he ordered a ginger beer. Of course, the waiter immediately supplied the same, but it was supplied in an opaque bottle. That means the bottle whose color is not visible. The inside contents are not visible. That is opacity. So she dropped one mug of beer into the so-and-so. She consumed the same, felt something bad. But anyway, while taking the second round, then she has found the dead body, a remnants of a snail in that. So she got vomiting, her health was definitely spoiled, she was admitted. Ultimately, she filed a case against the manufacturer, Mr. Stevenson, of the so-called ginger beer. Now, there was a dispute. Normally, manufacturer of a beer company, not an ordinary man, he will have his own legal team. So, they wanted to defend him by saying three principles. One is neighbor's rule, second is privity of contract, and third one is duty of care. So what is this neighbor's rule? So what they argued is, suppose if something happened, our health was definitely taken to risk, it was supplied in such a opaque bottle. So who has to be should then that is the retailer or the person who supplied the bar owner should be taken to task. There are so many chain of events. Bar owner, he got the same for the dealer. From the dealer, it was actually by the manufacturer. So from the manufacturer, it came to the dealer, from the retailer, and from the retailer to this consumer. So consumer can file a case against the retailer, not at the top person, but the House of Lords held that. So this neighbor's rule. So what they said, the neighbor, immediately the neighbor is the retailer, but this neighbor rule extends to ownership also, because you have got the duty of care. Whenever you manufacture anything, you must see that no such snail pieces take place. You have to check it, check and recheck, then only you have to pass it on. Suppose if it is not an opaque bottle, if it is a transparent bottle, people could have observed it, is it not? So this point, neighbor's role, it has extended up to the owner. Previously, it was only between the consumer and the retailer. Second, privity of contract. So this is also another defense, good defense. What they said is, there is no contractual liability between the owner and this Mrs. Donough. So what happened is, actually, the contractual liability rests with the retailer, the so-called the bar owner. Bar owner, since he has taken money, since he has agreed to supply the so-called beer, he is liable, not the owner. So no, it's not also accepted. It is not a privity contract. Contractual terms extended to the ownership also. And third point they have raised is the so-called she is not a party. So who has ordered? Her boyfriend has ordered the so-called ginger beer. She did not order. Then how can she file a case? This is also negated. So here the court has held the principle of duty of care. You should be careful right from the manufacturing to the distribution level, to the retailer level, to the supplier level also they should be more careful. That is what is called duty of care. If anybody breaches the duty, everybody basing on the vicarious liability, all of you are responsible. Very good case. So these 3 points don't forget, and we'll go to some other cases also. The RTC versus Bezlam Bibi, 1980. This is also another case. So Bezlam Bibi's son, Tahir Mehta, or Tahir Hussain, I think his name. So this fellow was allowed to climb to the rooftop of the bus. So RTC, he has climbed the rooftop and he was there. So the bus was going. While traveling, the bus driver drove it in a rash or negligent manner, due to which it was swerved to the right side, and incidentally this an overhanging branch of a tree hit this person. He fell down, he received injuries, ultimately he died. So she filed a case for compensation. So here RTC, they tried to defend themselves by saying that he is a passenger who is not a bona fide passenger. That means a passenger who did not agree to the terms and conditions of the RTC. So he fell down due to that. And secondly, the RTC is not liable for the damages because he was traveling on the top of the bus, but the court held that. So whenever the driver and conductor, both of them are responsible. Why? Because when the persons on the rooftop, they have climbed the rooftop, you have to stop the bus. You should not allow the bus to move till they get down. So without that, you have to allow them. I think only for the purpose of some perks or for the money's sake, you have allowed them. Therefore, the RTC is liable for paying damages. So this is a negative example. Best example for the duty of the state to pay the compensation. And Sushma Mitra versus Madhya Pradesh State Road Transport Corporation, 1974. So what this Sushma Mitra, after getting into the bus, she has kept her elbow outside the window, and the opposite truck came and hit this vehicle, due to which her right hand has to be amputated. Then she filed a case. So here also RTC was Madhya Pradesh RTC. It was found negligent because it is the duty of the RTC to take care of the passengers, though some of them act foolishly. So now the onus or responsibility lies with the RTC. And another case, Municipal Board Jaunpur versus Brahmakishore, 1973. Okay, Brahmakishore, what happened is actually municipal corporation. The contractor of this municipal corporation, Jaunpur, as usual, he took a contract, he dug a pit across the road, in the midst of the road, and he did not fill it up, and he did not take any precautions. So he has not shown any care, at least to erect some flag or some radium sticker like that. He left it like that. So our Brahmakishore, he was going on a cycle. Even on a cycle, he came at high speed and he fell into the ditch and he received injury. He filed a case against the municipality. Of course, now they cannot avoid their responsibility. So the court held negligence on the part of the contractor of the municipality, but making in the vicarious liability. So the municipality has to pay compensation to Brahmakishore. Another case, last case, Pillutla Savitri versus GK Kumar, 2000. So Savitri's husband was an advocate practicing in Guntur. He was residing in the tenanted premises. Of course, the owner, GK Kumar, he wanted to construct an upper stair portion. So the elevation has come a little bit forward, and this man on particular day, that is 5/5/1991, he was relaxing. He was relaxing underneath that particular new construction. Suddenly it fell down he received injuries, ultimately he died. So negligence on the part of the owner, he did not warn him properly, and his construction was also bad. So due to negligence he died. So he was made, the Mr. G.K. Kumar, he was made to pay damages, and Savitri received damages. So friends, this is regarding the negligence, important topic. So these case laws, please study them and enrich your legal knowledge. Thank you.